Good morning. We are live with another Support Local Facebook Live. And if you've missed the previous ones, the purpose of these is just to give you some ideas of holiday gifts that you can purchase locally. Because when we spend our money locally, it stays in the community. When we purchase from local business owners, they live here, they shop here, they dine here, they pay taxes here, they contribute things to your schools and your athletic teams and your churches and your synagogues. So the money stays here, and that helps us all. If you shop at big boxes, the money leaves Evanston or Skokie or Chicago, wherever you live, and doesn't help our communities. So just want to give you ideas, because anything that you can find elsewhere, you can find here. So my guest today is Rachie Jenn. Well, Rachie probably, but from Rachie Jenn's Originals. And I met her, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago or something at a small business pop-up shop.
In Skokie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Skokie. And she had really cool jewelry. A lot of you might have received some of those as gifts from me, or magnets, I think, back in that day. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted her to join us. First, can you start and tell us a little bit about your business?
Sure. I started my business in 2009, making prints of my illustrations and cards. And then shortly after started experimenting with the resin pendants, because I really wanted to make these little drawings and say, I wanted more opportunity to create some levity and have some fun with it. So I started doing those. And then when I got pregnant, my mother and I would crochet together quite a bit. And I started getting more into that. And I started creating my own dolls and making my own things. And then so I added that. So this will be, I think, 12 years in January. And the mainstay is the illustration of cards and prints. Jewelry, crochet sort of has had to come and go, depending on how much I'm allowed to use my hands, particularly. Because that's what I've been doing.
And so what are some of the top things that people are buying for the holidays this year?
A lot. One of my biggest selling pendants is bitches be writing dissertations. I guess there's a lot. I'm just amazed. I never win in a million years. I do. Should I be showing you? Should I show you, or should I just tell you? Okay.
No.
So sure. Some new prints, like some of them prints that are more positive, like the snail for some reason has been really popular. And then this is a newer one I made that people have been buying on Etsy a lot. So all my stuff is like $20 to $22 or less. So it's very giftable. So I get a lot of Secret Santas for the pendants. I have cards that are 5x7. So they're blank. So they could be cards, or they're frameable. So I sell them on Etsy as a set of 12. So people can, you can give those to a bunch of different people, and they could in themselves be gifts, not just cards. So frequently I've heard people tell me, or I've gone somewhere and seen somebody framed 3 together, or, in one big frame, or 3, because the style is kind of cohesive. So those are all very giftable. They're all very giftable prices. A lot of the pendants are either uplifting and spiritual, or they're very sassy and silly, going as far as to be straight up profane. So there's quite a range. Which is always fun on my table, because I have all these cute crochet dolls right next to some very adult language. So it's a challenge.
Yeah, and I think on Etsy you have a few things crossed off, so you don't see the full word.
Yeah, they make you. I got in trouble.
So I'm adding your Etsy shop to the comments right now, and I'll have it on the screen to make sure that I didn't type anything wrong.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay.
And a lot of times I get custom orders for pendants. I can take any picture and put any words on them. And I have some custom crochet requests. So this is the kind of stuff I just make on my own. There's a rainy cloud, and then there's a flying pig. But I've done quite a bit of custom orders. It's just that they take longer. It's one of those things where before Christmas I can't do, or a holiday. So if somebody wants something they can always just reach out to me, and I do porch pickup, I do shipping, but Etsy's my main where I just put all my stuff. But all of my custom orders tend to come through all the different avenues, Instagram, and then I'll get a custom order through Facebook chat. And so I'm kind of open to that stuff,
And porch pickup, what city is that in?
I'm in Chicago, on the northwest side, so Belmont Cragen, just south of Portage Park.
Okay.
But I also am happy to just ship it. So,
yeah,
of course.
And do you offer gift cards if someone likes what you have, but they're not sure what someone else might like?
I don't really do gift cards. I do not have gift cards. But yeah, I could do custom orders. That's as close as I can. Yeah.
All right. I think some of the things I bought back then was like Bitches Be Reading. Like you had a pendant like that, I think, with a lot of books or something.
Totally. I've, Bitches Be Seeking Justice, and some of them say like love is simple, and then I have like, snuggling kitty cats, like these are little kitty cats that snuggle. So it's a wide range. Wait, if I swear on here, is it bad?
Yeah, I swear all the time.
Okay.
So
I'm getting you a fucking clue was huge. I'm always surprised. So because I print everything myself, everything is handmade. I don't send out to make anything. I don't mass produce anything. Like the most I make of any card is like 4 prints, because there's literally, I think I have like 100 something images and like 100 different pendants. So when I'm making these in like batches, I'll spend X amount of hours in my little office. I just sort of make them and see what people like. And it so vastly varies depending on where I'm doing a live show. Oh, and I am doing like a beer tent show tomorrow. Should I say that? Can I say that? At Elmhurst Brewing Company, they have an outdoor beer tent where there will be artisans. It's 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So if you want to leave your house, and it's socially distant, masks required, all the things. If you want to do that, that's where I'll be, along with a bunch of other awesome local artists or handmade artists in various places from Illinois, I'm sure. So another way to be supportive if you're comfortable with that.
You should crochet a dumpster fire.
I know. I just, such a dark moment.
Hopefully we don't need that. We just have the rainbow clouds going forward.
Yes, I'm just trying to be really optimistic. I just recently did a poem about dealing with despair, and I made it with the clouds and made it happy, but it was truly like, dealing with it. And all my art is kind of like that. It's, you're channeling or dealing with what we're probably all going through. I told my husband last night and a friend of mine, there's really no one to complain to because we're all in it. You cannot really vent. We're just all just venting at once.
Right.
It's really hard. What's it called? Yeah. So.
The last question for you is, what is your favorite local business? And you can only select one.
Wow. All right, that's hard, but I'll say Wolfbait B-Girls in Logan Square is a great one. Although if you go there, then there's many others near it, so I won't say their names then. But Wolfbait B-Girls, I do sell there, but it's all the local artists, local handmade artists. The owner, Shirley and Jenny, they themselves are artists and designers and super hardworking, and they're doing everything they can to not only stay afloat, but help their artists succeed. And it's one of my very favorite places to buy gifts and jewelry and all kinds of fun, snarky stuff. They got great baby gifts and everything, candles, all this stuff. Shirley is a fashion designer. She makes really beautiful handmade clothes. And I think the other owner, Jenny, she does a lot of things, but I know she's a leather worker amongst other things. So if people want to find like lots of great stuff in one space, that is definitely my favorite.
Okay. So just to remind everyone, they can find your stuff on Etsy, and this is the website. Thank you for joining me today.
Oh, and yeah,
this This video will be downloaded to supportlocalevanston.com or supportlocalskokie.com, so people can find it there if they don't want to like look through my Facebook page. But it'll also be under Support Local on Facebook. And there's more of these coming up the next week. So I'm taking tomorrow off, but next week is full. Some more artists are joining us, some more jewelry, and barbecue sauce too. So
Ooh, awesome.
We've got a good mix.
Well, thank you for doing this. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have a great day. Good luck at the show tomorrow.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.